Hello. Hi, every jelly. How are you doing today? Is the music okay? I might make it a little louder. There. Hopefully that's better. I can lower it for myself, so it looks like it might be loud enough. We're building today, and I found the perfect-ish spot. Aurelia. Right, yeah. It's low? My mic is low? There ain't no way. It shows I'm so loud. Wait. Let me check. Because I just remembered... Hold on. Hold on. Wait a minute. Na 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 na. Audio. Yeah, that's my mic. I think it's fine. Ow. I don't know why I said ow, nothing happened. There was just a sound. Do you ever do that where you hear a loud sound and you expect something to hurt you? And you're like, ow, and then... Yeah. Anyway. Save. Ah! Ah! Your first, congratulations, Save. And thank you for the jelly wish. All of your wishes will come true if you let the jellies guide you. Thank you for the jelly wish. All of your wishes will come true if you let the jellies guide you. Okay. So, I have a plan for this build. We're gonna use the Feywood set to make a hobbit house sort of situation. But first things first, I need to get rid of the desert because I don't want this ugly background. It's not that ugly. It's not that ugly. I'm not a fan of the desert biome at all. And contaminator? Yes. So we're gonna make it forest because I don't want this in our hobbit house. Oh wait, can I not make it forest? Wait. Am I a goofy goober? Yeah. We're just gonna have to put up with it then. It's fine. I'll deal with it. But I think this hill is the perfect spot. And you know what? Maybe when we go underground, the background will change, so it's probably fine. But this just looks like there would be a house right here, doesn't it? So... dig. And we're gonna make a rough housely shape, if you will. Hi Sly, how are you? I'm doing good. I'm doing pretty good actually. I'm ready to build, that is. I don't know if I like this though. Hang on. We're going to... Because... I mean, can you walk down into it? Maybe. Maybe. How do we want the shape to be? I've never, like, done this before, but I have a vision and I want to make it happen. So... we're going right for it. Hobbit house. Yes. Aw, I missed my jellies too. It's been too long. Far too long. But I'm here. Do we like this music, by the way? I wasn't sure what I was feeling today with music. I kind of wanted like a house vibe mix, but it could also be lo-fi. Just depends. Or maybe I should have looked for like a foresty lo-fi theme. Okay. I need my reference image. Let me look up a picture of a hobbit house. Because of my aphantasia, I can't just like this is what it looks like. You know what I mean? Maybe. If you have aphantasia, you might. Hobbit house. Yes, yes. Okay. I need to see the inside. Low key, why did the Teletubbies live in a Hobbit house? Does anyone remember that show, or is it just me? So I have a younger sister, and her favorite was Teletubbies, so we watched it a lot, and they kind of live in a they kind of live in a Hobbit house, and I just put that together. More Minecraft? This isn't Minecraft. This isn't Minecraft. It's Terraria. 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 Yes. The Teletubbies were banished into the underground. Were they actually? Is that like the true creepypasta for Teletubbies? I need to know. We need to talk about this. What is the Teletubbies dark lore? Maybe that's actually the build path today, not like Ferngully cute Hobbit house vibes. It's more so Teletubbies meets backrooms. Terraria? No, that sounds awful. What the helly? No, no, no. I disapprove. I'm shaking my head. Terraria AI? No. No. You're gonna be banished. No AI in Terraria. I don't know why I'm adding stone. I'm just going with the vibes. Maybe the Teletubbies are the guards to keep the vacuum cleaner in check. Oh my gosh, you're so right. The vacuum cleaner low-key scary though. Like actually scary. Terraria, no. Hey! Hey! It's Terraria. Yeah. Yeah. Why don't you like Aurelia? It's fine, it's fine. If I shit on Minecraft, I guess you can... No, you still can't shit on Terraria. I'm sorry. I lied! I don't like this. I don't like this shape. What am I doing? Bear with me. We're gonna find the mood. What does nitrogen monoxide have to do with Terraria? I don't know. That's a good question. My brain is deciding something. No! Uh-oh. I'm not allowed to decide things, apparently. Okay. Well. Guess that's all for today. I'm just kidding. Okay. I have the plan. The brain cells are expanding. Yes. I actually... No, I'm not saying that. Never mind. Am I? No. No, I'm not. Ignore me. I talk to myself sometimes. Yeah, the seals. It's because I had an energy drink, because I ran out of coffee creamer, so I had to have the energy drink instead. That's why I'm zooming. Wee! Like the seals. No. I missed what? Oh, the chemical formula for nitrogen monoxide. Wait, it is? Is there an O in front of monoxide? Let's stop talking about gases. This isn't good for me. Okay. So I think we're gonna have this staircase here like this, and it's gonna go down into the house, and I might have to fill this back up. We'll just see how it goes. Yeah, we got this. This is gonna look awesome. I can just tell. And I think there's gonna be floor all over here. This is all floor. Yeah. Yeah. I think I got all of the flooring. Yes. And then payload platform. Whoops. Okay. Okay. And if this is the outside, I'm gonna build a door, by the way. How deep? Okay. We got this. My vision, yes. Okay. So there's gonna be a room under the stairs. Very Harry Potter, I know. Did you ever want a room under the stairs, Jellies? Because I definitely did. I was like, that would be cool. I don't know why, because it looks very uncomfortable to me now, but I totally had a moment where I was like, huh. Office. Yes. Nah, then every time someone walks, I'll hear the footsteps. Oh, I guess that's a good point. Yeah. That would be frustrating. But maybe you'd get used to it? I don't know. This is the L shape. I forget what this is called, but it's like you have stairs and then there's a spot and then you have more stairs. But stop ASMR! Unless you're Dudley, then it's not ASMR. But step ASMR sounds sus. I'm just saying. Let's see. I think I want to use more baywood here. Also, I've been thinking about Minecraft lately, and I'm trying to figure out if I want to play it or not. I don't know. I don't think I do. I think it's just in my head, because you jellies are talking about it. But maybe I should. Maybe it would be fun. No. Imagine loving Minecraft. I can't. It's hard. I don't see how Minecraft could be addicting. Really? Well, I don't know. I have a video on my YouTube where I tried to like recreate my Terraria builds, but in Minecraft. Well, just one build really. And it was an experience to be had, I'll say that. But I wouldn't say it was addictive. I do not like that. We're gonna change it. 2D Minecraft? It's not the same. It's not the same. Not at all. What if we do this? I don't like it. Kinda unfortunate that Minecraft is a building game with barely any decorative objects. Exactly. I think that's one of my issues with it, if I'm being honest. Like, yeah. Just that. Like, I don't like that I have to download or buy, like, the DLC packs for furniture and stuff. And, like, the cute frogs or whatever. And then, modding scares me. Like, not gonna lie. I was, like, a vanilla Terraria player for the longest time. And then, when I discovered what the Steam Workshop was, it was Jover. Like, yup. That's it. Terraria forever. Did I see Hytale? I think so. I think that I saw it when it was announced. Is it a Nintendo game? I don't think so. Is it? I don't remember. Let's use... I don't want to go crazy. I don't like to use too much of one block. So we're still going to be using other blocks, but the Fae blocks are like going to be the most prominent ones. Or at least that's the plan. Need more space. Maybe. Not in 10 dogs. Okay. I approve. Has anyone tried that Pokopia game? I looked at it, but I'm not really into Pokemon, and it looks a lot like Animal Crossing, so I was like, nah, I'm not gonna play this. But it's like $70. I was like, oof, why? Especially when it looks so much like Animal Crossing. I always wanted to be, but it just didn't happen, and that's okay. I like the avatar too much. To me, it looks like Dragon Quest Builders and Animal Crossing hybrid. So when you say Dragon Quest, are you talking about the RPG? I haven't heard of the Builders, but I remember there being like a dragon RPG that I played one time. How many Pokemons there are? Now I'm glad I'm not. Yo, actually, I'm glad I'm not because of the addictions. Like, there are some people that I see that buy like so many Pokemon cards, like the big packs at the stores, and I'm just like, dang, that's a lot. What do they do with all the extra ones? I guess they just like give them to other people. I don't know. 30 boxes? Yes. Like I wanted to give a gift one time of this one like Pokemon card box thing, and it was actually sold out like the week that it was released, and I was like, how? It gives me a flashback to when I really wanted— I'm gonna skip this song because there's lyrics and I don't want to hear it. But it gave me a flashback to like when the Animal Crossing Sanrio like amiibo cards came out, and I got an auto clicker because I wanted to make sure that I could pick it up that day because I knew it was gonna sell out, and I almost didn't get it, but because I had the auto clicker I did. And they sold out like within a few hours. It reminds me of that when I see people buying Pokemon cards, and it stresses me out. I'm just like, damn, auto clicker, cheater. No, I just thought harder. I needed the cards at the time. And I only bought one pack, so it's fine. Yeah, no, wait. Not the best cheaters win. Because somebody out there might be scalping or something. We don't approve. Need the plank wall for my steps. How many steps do you walk in a day, Jellies? I'm curious. Stealer? What do you mean, Stealer? Let's try this. Ooh, that'll be nice when I paint it. And then we will do it like this. Yeah. That's good. And then I need like a regular platform. Maybe... Six or seven bed to chair, then chair to bed. Did you see the Kit Kat heist? What are you talking about? Kit Kat heist? Right now 100? Something above 7? Can you guess how many steps I walk in a day? I'll give you some chances. I'll give you... I don't know. I was scared. 3K steps? Nope. Wrong. More than 2? Hey. You have to make an actual guess. 13,853 and... I'm going by my average daily. I like this stairs. Higher. It's higher. -8? What do you think I am? That vampire from Adventure Time? 100k? That's too high. I'm not a superhuman. You think I'm One Punch Man? You'll bet on 17k? Ooh, you're close. Hang on, I'm too hot. No more blanket. Ah. Okay. You swim, so no steps. I actually don't know how to swim. That's how I died. And now I'm here. 21,000. Whoa, thank you for the love. Oh, Crow. Hi, Crow. We're talking about how many steps we walk in a day. How are you doing today? Ara isn't a jellyfish, but someone who worships a jellyfish. Yes, I worshipped so hard and then saved you. So now you protect... I protect you. What is the energy drink doing to me? Okay, your time is up. My average steps per day, 23,000. Yes, 23,000. You tried. But that's when I'm working. When I'm not working, I average like 500, maybe. 23 is close to 17. It's just a few numbers away. The brain cells are deteriorating because of energy sugar water. Yes, yes. I'm not even getting anywhere with my build right now. What is going on? I can do this. Let me start over. I mean, not fully start over, but I'm fixing it. 6,000 is kind of a big difference. I guess. Enjoy your nap. I hope you sleep well. I'm doing good, thank you. Oh, you worked, yeah, 23,000 as well. Let's go. Gang, question mark. The 23,000 steps gang. No. We could call it the 20,000K club. Jellies, you gotta step more. Step more on the grass. Wait, no. Step more on the water. Don't go in the grass. You'll get hurt. Okay, I lock in now. Step up your game! Hey, have you ever tried to do step-ups? Because those are hard. I was trying the other night and I was like, ow. I might do more steps when I go to the office or when I start my morning run again. Yes, you got this. Health important. Let's live until we're 200. Thank you for the lurk. I need the fence. Wait. I can fix it. Yeah, this is good. Someone go figure out how lobsters do their immortality thing so we can walk for the next 300 years. Wait, are they actually... They have an immortality thing? I don't know much about lobsters. They haven't been my obsession yet. I'm trying to not work out my upper body to achieve a peak triangle physique. Good luck. Lobsters don't die of old age. They can grow old like sharks? Really? Ew! I don't know. Alligators can get old? Alligators scare me so bad. I kind of avoid learning about them because I don't want to encourage my fear. I want to get rid of it. My stairs aren't staring. Hang on. I think I know what I did wrong. Boop, 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 boop. Yes. Yes. There. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Oh wait. Not doing the thing. The thing I wanted to do. Okay. What if I don't bend it and I... But it looks good when it's bent. Not like that though. I wonder if I can trick it by using a different platform. No. Honestly, I think that's probably okay. And then form Ah, yes. No. Ah. Is that what I wanted? Kind of. Do I eat Kit Kat after breaking it or without breaking it? Okay, hear me out. I don't want to answer this. Then you will need to just ignore that alligators and crocodiles also don't die. Ah! They don't die of old age and grow until they are physically unable to sustain themselves. What? I want to know. I don't want to know. I already know too much about the gators. Hear me out doesn't sound good. I know because it's not. So I used to break them. And I still break them when I'm sharing, but if I'm not sharing them, I just bite. Yes. Do I eat the left or right twigs? I don't know. What does this mean? Left or right twigs? I have no idea what that means. I haven't had a Twix in years. Because chemicals. Same with Kit Kats, actually. I only eat one kind of chocolate bar, if I'm being honest. Let's see. I think we need bricks. When you buy a Twix, it comes with 2. It does? I thought they were like 1. I think if I had to choose between left and right, I would go left because for some reason I always choose left when I'm going in like games and stuff. Like for some reason, I don't know what it is about the left, but yeah. I'm right-handed. Hopefully there's a right answer in there somewhere. Let's go with the pearlstone brick. I never use the pearlstone brick, so we should try using it. I, as a left-handed person, approve of this irrational bias. Let's go. Let's go. Oh my gosh, that reminds me of... So I really like the show Singles Inferno. Maybe that says something about me, I don't know, but... I was... I watched the last, the newest season that came out, and one of the girls was like, I have a thing for left-handed guys, and I was like, what is this? Is that really a thing? Apparently. It was really funny though. I feel like I need to add shape to this. But how? That is the question. I think I know the shape that I want to go for. And I've tried to do this before and it never works out. So I'm a little nervous, but we're gonna try. I need to use a different wood though. Maybe we use... I guess we could use the office one. It's close enough to the Feywood one I think it'll blend well. So I want to make a rounded loft area. So this is gonna be floor. And I want this spot to be a bathroom. I can't believe the shape is actually working out. I didn't think I was gonna like this shape, but here we are. What do you think started your love for Minecraft or Terraria? I'm curious. For me, I don't know. I guess for me, I really liked building for my friends because none of my friends liked building, so I was like, I'll do it. And I think that's probably what started my love for building in Terraria. But something I think about all the time while I'm building is I remember I had like one of my friends' friends asked me to build them something in their base, like an NPC tower. They were like, ooh, I liked how you did this NPC tower, will you do one for me? And I said, like, sure, why not? I'm not doing anything else. And I went to their world and I was building one, and I remember they were like helping me, like they're doing the walls, and I noticed that they would like, instead of leaving this little piece here, they would make sure there was some behind it. And I was like, why are you doing that? Like, it's not really noticeable. And they're like, yeah, it is. It doesn't bother you knowing that nothing's there. And ever since then, I was just like, actually, it does. And so now when I'm building, I just randomly think about that. And I'm like, huh. It really does. And it does, you can tell if something's there or not. So yeah. Bob the Builder inspired me. Oh my gosh. Bob the Builder. Can we fix it? Yes, we can. Whee! For me, I was bored and on leave, and I had a RPI server spare at home, so I just installed the server on it and played it and got addicted. Pretty standard, yes. I could see that happening. I don't know how I feel about these bricks, but I'm trying to like them. But it was terrible because of motion sickness. Oh no. That's what happened to me with Slime Rancher, and I was so sad. Motion sickness sucks. End motion sickness. Okay, this is kind of what I was wanting. Not exactly. You want to play Alien Isolation, but motion sickness won't let me get past the 20-minute mark. Aw. Motion sickness makes me so scared to use VR. I could, but I don't know. I don't know if it would work for me. I tried it once, but like not very long, so I didn't want to risk it. Hmm. Okay, what if... So the stairs in... I wonder if I could, like, make another one that goes to the right. I probably could. Like... Did I play something on it? I think it was Beat Saber. And I gave up pretty quick. I was like, how do people play this? I was impressed. It's a skill for sure. Two, three, two, three. Okay. Hi, Tilo. Hope you're well. I wonder if I could make a bridge. That might be more fun, but it's definitely unnecessary. Hang on. I think we'll just do another way over. Like this. Yes. No. Have you gone to any of the events like Twitch hosts or cosplay or game events? I've never been to one. I do want to go one day. I'm just like, I don't want to go alone. So we'll see. They do look fun. I don't think I like this. I think we're gonna do a spiral staircase separately to the loft. Either that or I could probably do like a ladder situation. Speaking of ladders in Terraria, I actually tried to do like it was a common, like a trick to make a ladder and they patched it and I was so sad. It was really nice looking too. You would have to like stack teleporters and then workbenches and then hit a certain teleporter to make the table stay there. That was really cool. Let's see here. I think... Oh, that was when I was on stream? Oh my gosh, I was so tired the last time I was playing Terraria. And now I'm like too awake. It's kind of funny. But I think I can still make a ladder. Yeah. I'll just do what I did over here. So there we go. And then I'm gonna hammer it so that we don't have the ugly what's it called? Like when it's attached to a wall, it has like a little boop, but we don't want the boop. And then I don't think, will it still work? Let me see. No, we don't want to use planked wall. Maybe here? No planked wall. So we're going to use something else. Like we'll use regular wood. That should work. Yes. Well, if it's a ladder, it wouldn't have a background though. I'm silly. They're just steep stairs then. It's fine. Yes. And I'm thinking we'll have a bedroom and then a bathroom. Now I just have to figure out what the actual wall will be. So we have like our accent wall. But for the actual wall, what's Screaming Fairy? I don't know. I wish I had the flower wall set, but I don't. So maybe we'll try this one. What does the harpy wall look like? It reminds me of a roof, so I don't think that's the one. Maybe... I feel like the dynasty wall is always like a solid choice, but it's a little boring. I'll keep it in my inventory just in case. What about... Maybe the crescent wall. We could combine it with... I have ideas, I have ideas. I think this room under the staircase can use this wall as like a border wall, maybe? I think I like it. And then maybe over here we do the same thing. Hmm. I've never really tried to make a diagonal wall like this, but I want to try. Maybe to make it look like there's a corner, I could put a beam here. We'll see how it looks later. I want to put like a chair over here or something. Okay. And then maybe here could be like a kitchen back here. I'm not really painting anything just yet either because I want to save it for last. But I really like the new, where is it? Like the fallen star wall. Yeah. For kitchens, I'll probably keep using it for a while. It's just very nice. And I'm gonna keep the wall going because I want there to be like this illusion that the stairs, there's something behind them. So it's like the room doesn't end where the stairs walk in. And then need more light. There we go. And then I'm thinking I'll pair it with I don't think there's another block like this. Or like another wall. Maybe the meteorite? Ooh, that could work. Oh, you want to see like the spiral staircase? I could do it. I could get rid of this. And I could put it here maybe, or we'll see. Ooh. I see. That's good thinking. For the floor, I have an idea, but I've never done it before, so I think I'm gonna create our own tile and see if it looks decent or not. And I'm gonna do this by using the gem walls, and I will have to paint them a different color. But I'm thinking about maybe this length for the kitchen. So I think I want to try to do a colorful kitchen, so I'm thinking I might paint them a darkish color. Let's see. Paint. Maybe we could do purple because there's a lot of, or maybe an orange. Honestly, this tile could work for the floor. Or I could make it even more like similar to this. By adding the same colors. 3, 4, 5. I think it's randomly. I don't know how they come up with the pattern basically, but I'm just gonna try to kind of copy it-ish. Thank you for the pats. Hi you. How are you? I don't know if I like how dark it is though. It really clashes. Yeah, I don't like that. I hope your shift is going well. I think if I do the floor, I have to do white or black. I don't know why. I don't think it would be like this though. Ooh, I have an idea. What if we use like a stone wall for the floor? I forgot my vision for a second, but it's coming back to me. Hobbit house. I think a hobbit house would have like a stone flooring somewhere. And maybe I'll make like a... I don't know. Never mind. I think I'll throw a few of these like different stone walls in to give it some... I don't know. Something. It's gotta be doing something. Right? Okay. Now that we have the floor... I think instead of using gem wall, I'm gonna try to use like a wooden wall for the cabinets. I don't usually do that, but we're trying new things. New things are fun things, yes. I think I want there to be cabinets up here. I wonder if I have another... Will this look... We got this. It looks weird right now, but I'm gonna paint it and it will look better. There we go. Maybe that could be like the top of the counter. Not too sure yet for those. And I think we need some light in here, so I'm going to put a window here. And maybe another one over here. Oop. I might have to expand this way a little to finish this room here. I don't want it to be too big, so it might just be kind of like an exit spot, or maybe like a reading nook. I wonder what the forbidden wall is. So for the ceiling, I think I'm gonna go with stucco and we'll paint it. We'll paint it white. I think I'll make it go, yeah, all the way to this. Yes. I like the music too. There's some really nice songs in Terraria as well. It is. I just am used to it, so I thought I'd put a different song over it. But I could let it play. Oh, maybe I'll paint the wood as well while we're painting stuff. That way we can really see how it looks. Yeah. Here you go. I love underground houses. I've never been in one, but I just think they look really nice. I had a phase where I was kind of obsessed with them, and like I'd look at pictures all the time of them. Yeah. I don't know how true the claim is, but apparently they're better for the environment? Question mark? Don't quote me on that. It could be false, who knows? Yeah. Did you know that people used to dig holes in the ground to use as refrigerators? Because the ground can keep the stuff cool. I always thought that was really interesting. It's the mud that keeps stuff cool? Oh. I'm just trying to decide if we should make a hole here to act as the fridge. Ooh, maybe I could put like a trapdoor. But only we'll know what it is. Here. I think this is how I do it. No, I might have to use actual blocks. Hold on. We just need the echo chamber magic. I don't remember how it works, so let's see. Huh. Can be placed. Am I dumb? Oh wait. I remember. Is it here? One more. Let's see. Oh wait, I'm wrong. Oh, because I know what happened. Hang on. I can do this. I want it to fit right here though. That's frustrating. What if I do that? That's not gonna work. Flat. Okay. What about that? No. Let's see. Ah. Okay. We're getting somewhere. Yes. But the cooling depends on the type of mud you use. Oh, really? I didn't know that. Speaking of mud, we're gonna use mud wall. Right here, over the door. Oh, that doesn't look like how I wanted. Hold on. What about this? Okay. But the thing is, if I do it like this, then we don't get to, like, build the okay. We're gonna build a fridge. We're gonna build a fridge. It'll be cool. Trust. Let me just... I need the stone wall again for the floor. Who doesn't love having to walk to the fridges anyway? And then I'll just put a shelf here or something for other food, or maybe bottles or something. That'll be really cool. Maybe the fridge is in here. I like this idea. But I feel like you have to walk down into it for some reason. Have you ever done clay crafting, like build stuff with sand clay in school? No, I did take an art class when I was in school though, and I did crochet a phone case. Like hold my flip phone. So that was cool. Energy drink. Okay. Flip phones were so long ago. Don't say that. No, they weren't. I'm not that old. Ugh. I'm pretty sure the dollar stores here still sell flip phones. So there's that. Ah. Oh wait, I was gonna put a sink there. Okay, wait. The sink, the sink. Yes. Here we go. I mean, you never know. Flip phones are making a comeback right now. Didn't you hear? I was actually thinking about getting one because I keep seeing really cute phone cases for the Samsung flip phone. But my concern with the new age flip phone, new age? Ew. I can't believe I just said that. Oh, curse you energy drink. It's making okay. Anyway, I was gonna say exactly, yes. I'm concerned about the screen fold mark. I feel like it would be like a waste of money. No! No! I'm aging myself right now, aren't I? Oh well. Okay. Over here we'll put the pot, I think. Or actually, maybe I still want to put a shelf over here. And then maybe the pot could be over here. Because it's not just like an average kitchen. It's a hobbit house. So it's fine. Okay. I think we're gonna ditch the ladder over here and we will do a spiral staircase. Because if I keep it, I can't build my shelf and I want the shelf. I'll have to fix it later. But for the shelf, what I usually do is... How do I want to do this? From all the videos and stuff I've seen, all Samsung flips had noticeable fold marks on them, and I don't like the loose screen in the middle. Same. And I remember, because I used to work at... I guess it's fine to say because I haven't worked there in a long time. But I used to work at a place called Best Buy, and I was working there around the time where like this giant phone that you can like flip open to a tablet was launched, and I was like, I just don't see the appeal. But one of my managers was obsessed with it, and he had one, and he would like show me how he plans his day on it and stuff, and I was like, I guess it's cool. Like if it works for you, it works for you, you know? But I can't imagine actually using one. Like how do you take a phone call on it? I mean, I think it flips in half and then it flips open again. But like the screen damage, I don't know. Anyway, I can still admit that the Samsung, like the flippy phones are really cute. I think it's like a trend as well right now to buy like a regular flip phone from Japan because they're really customizable. Like I've seen that on like YouTube shorts. A lot of people, I guess, are doing that, which is interesting. Just put the tablet on ear, it's fine, I suppose. Yeah. Okay. Cabinet. Yes, I'm focusing. So for the cabinet, I think I'll use. Let me get water. That's better. I usually use the wooden beam, but because I wanna, well, I guess we could still use wooden beam. Let's see how it goes. Yeah, that's fine. And then I think I'll use not that. There's the plank wall. Here it is. And I fill it up all the way to the top because it's like a wall and shelf, I suppose. I actually don't really keep up with Apple. I have an iPad, but to be honest, I regret it. Using Apple stuff makes me feel like a boomer. Like, I have no idea what I'm doing on Apple stuff. But it's because I'm so used to Samsung stuff. But it has an Apple symbol on it, so it costs $15 million, literally. I could tell you, Jellies, a really funny story about me and my assumptions about Apple, if you want. But it's embarrassing, so... You prefer Apple because of how easy it is to use? Samsung just feels bloated? I mean, I guess it just depends on your preference and, what is it called? What you're used to. So... I don't remember if I've told this on stream before. Maybe I did, but I don't think I did. Basically... For the longest time, I thought that Apple was by Japan. I don't know why. I have no idea why. Like, I just always assumed Apple was a Japanese company. Like, when I was a kid. It started when I was a kid. And, I don't know why I did. It's embarrassing because I'm in America. That's why it's embarrassing. But the way that I found out that it wasn't is even more embarrassing because it happened when I was an adult, right? So I went through like a really strong true crime phase where I would be like watching true crime all the time. And one of the cases I watched was about the Samsung princess, and if you don't know who that is, it's like the daughter of like a CEO or something of Samsung, something like that. And I was watching the video with my friend and I asked her, I was like, I wonder if something like this happened to the... No, wait. I think I asked her like, I wonder if there's an Apple princess, like making a joke, and and I was like, maybe that... Wait, I'm trying to recall. It happened a long time ago. I think I didn't say that. I said something like, is this why Apple and Samsung are like against each other or something? I don't know. But it was embarrassing is my point. I suck at recalling. But yeah, at least it was with my friend and not like a coworker or something. That would have been even worse. Let's see. What if we try the palm wood painted brown? I only found out somewhat recently that Samsung is Korean. Really? The only reason I know is because of Best Buy. But I mean, I didn't know about Apple being American when I worked there, so I don't know. It doesn't matter. I was overthinking it. My dog is dreaming and it's really cute. She's like, ruff, ruff, ruff. Okay, now that we have our backgrounds, I will put this here so it looks like a shelf. Very good, very good. Yes. And then we can place stuff on it and it will look even better. One time my friends were talking about Greta and the director and how she makes good movies and stuff, and the entire time I assumed it was Greta, the environmental activist, and when after the whole convo I said, when did she start making movies? And they looked at me weird and laughed. What the heck? I mean, I don't even know who that is. So I don't think that's embarrassing. It's all in our heads. No more overthinking for us. You still don't know who that is? Let's go. So I'm gonna grab plates and then I'm gonna go to furniture and I'm gonna find the... Is this where it's at? I'm gonna do... maybe the clay pot. And I want to put bottle and then some kind of food item. Or should we do a bowl? I don't know. I'm indecisive. Oh, I don't have that much room. Never mind. We're gonna do a plate. And I have enough room for one. And then we'll do a bottle. Yeah. And then we go to consumables and we can pick something to put on the plate. Maybe like Joja Cola. No. Something that won't go in the fridge. Maybe bread. Oh, I can't put it on the plate. If only there was a tomato. Did you know that tomatoes last longer if you don't put them in the fridge? I learned that like a year ago. But I felt like I should have known. I'll put a soda over there. What? Yeah. No, don't keep your tomatoes in the fridge. So... tomatoes last longer, like if you just leave them on the counter. And I didn't know until my great aunt told me, like about a year ago. Not the tomatoes, yeah. I wonder if there's something I could put next to the pot. I don't think so. But maybe. So did my mom. Yeah, my parents kept them in the fridge when I was growing up, so that's why I thought. But no. It's interesting though to learn stuff like that. What about? What about? to think of other stuff that you can leave out, but it's hard. I think the gap is fine, actually. Okay. So... now well, we could put stuff on the counters still. So I'm gonna put just like an echo platform there. And... what should we put on the counter? Decisions. Ooh, I could do a window ledge, I just realized. Are the counters? Counters. I'm getting distracted by the paintings. I think it would be perfect to have one right there though. Maybe a strange plant one. I take it back. Ooh. Okay. I'm focusing. Did I add the clip command? No. I know I need to. I'll try to set it up before I put out my next schedule. Well, my new schedule. And I want to add like a Bob the Builder thing as well. I got this. Okay, so... Ooh, let's do the cauldron instead of the cooking pot. Can I? Yes, I like it. Looks like we're brewing something. Okay. And then... the counter, I could probably put like some books in the corner. I like those. And then... I always keep bananas on the counter, so maybe some bananas. Banana. Maybe a candle. A fake candle. I don't know. Bananas and mangoes? I don't know if I've had a mango. I mean, I've definitely had one, but like I've never bought one and come home with one. Ooh, we'll do a bowl. Yes, a bowl. And then need the plank background again. Plank. And then platform. Handle. Wonder if I can put a mango on the plate. Mango. Mango. Yes. Can I? Oh, I can. Mango and banana. Banana. Mangoes are awesome. I usually turn them into milkshake. Oh, really? Bananas are going extinct? Wait, you know what I learned about bananas that freaked me out? I don't know if it happens everywhere, but at least here, apparently, bananas get gassed before they go to the grocery store. And I was like, oh no. I found out, I was like, why are they getting gassed? I still don't know if I'm being honest, and yeah, I decided not to investigate because I don't think I could live without bananas. Like, I put them in my food like every day, so there's just no way. So yeah, I decided not to investigate that further. Yeah. My dog wanted to say hi. Gassed by who and why? All I know is okay. I thought my dog was gonna throw up, but she's okay. All I know is that they get shut in a room and they get gassed by some kind of gas that makes them greener or something. And that's all I know. And I don't think it's good, but I'm not looking into it because I need to eat bananas. I'm informing Donkey Kong so he can go save the bananas. Yes, please. We need the donkey's help. Wait, is Donkey Kong a donkey? I thought- wait. I don't remember. Is he a monkey or a donkey? I don't know. What? Never mind. A Kong. The only Kong I know- oh, Kong is a gorilla? Oh. Huh. Oh, this is a toilet. Hold on. We need the chairs. Sure. Need a plate. And there'll be a pie on the plate. Okay, now I think we will fix this wall and we'll do the staircase. The staircase of our dreams. I like that they added a Feywood set, because it reminds me of Ferngully. It's a good movie. Ferngully. It's a movie about fairies and what is it called? The companies that cut down trees. One of those. It's about one of those cutting down the forest that the fairies live in. I like it. Okay. So, I think we'll do it like this. I always think I'm gonna love the sandstone column, but it only works sometimes. I think it'll look okay if I paint it. Okay. And then we want our stairs. 1, 2, 3. 3, 2, 1. There. then we go with the plank wall again. And here. What's my most watched movie? Ooh, I don't know if I want to share that. I guess I can, but I feel like you need context. But maybe you don't. Okay. It's either Harry Potter or it's probably Ice Princess. Ice Princess is about, you know what? It's a really badly rated movie, but I really like it. Like, I think it's like Rotten, what is it called? Rotten Tomatoes score is like really bad. But I love the movie and I got really attached to it before because it was just like a comforting thing. So there was a point where like I would watch it every single day and I would just have it on in the background, and I do that with a lot of movies regularly, I would say. So I've done it with Harry Potter as well, but I think I probably did that with Ice Princess more. Definitely the first Harry Potter. That one's always been my favorite. Yeah. Yeah, I don't usually... I mean, I don't mind sharing it here, but like when I try to talk about that with most people, they're like, that's weird. So I don't like talk about it often, but it's fine. It's good to like things. Okay, I'm gonna try to finish this corner over here. So I need my office wood for a block. And I'll probably keep putting stone underneath. Stone. During COVID, I watched Harry Potter almost daily. It's understandable, like, Harry Potter is such a comforting movie. Wall. Dynasty wall. Where are you? There it is. Okay, and then I need to expand the ceiling. No, it's I would watch the first one the most. But I would often like watch them in order as well. So because for me, when I start like a series of something, even if it's one that I know well, like it feels wrong to watch one and not the other. But there were definitely times where I would just watch Harry Potter, like the first one. So yeah. Paint. There. And we're gonna do the fridge over there. Okay. Yes. They would. Okay, and I wanted this to look like a reading nook. So I'm thinking maybe we put like a workbench here and then a chair over here. I need the echo chamber on for this. Here-ish. I think the chair that I want is not the Fae chair though. I think I want to do the Ashwood chair just because. No, I lied. I don't like it. Maybe the flush chair, because it looks like soft. But I'll have to paint it a color. We'll experiment. I wonder what the library chair is. I don't see it. Oh, here it is. We'll use that one. I might switch things around. Let's see. What if we do... this? I'm gonna move it over. Ah! Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay, what if I cheat and I use the librarian wall so it looks like there's a shelf here? Yeah, I think it kind of works. And then we could put the chair in the corner. And then I think I want to put a lamp here. Can I flip it the other way? I cannot. I wonder why. And I want there to be curtains for this window. So let's find a banner. Or we'll use a wall. We'll see. But I try to use banners whenever I can because they move when you walk through them. I'm cookie crazy. Do 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 do. I wonder which one we should use. I have a lot of redeems, I feel like. I tried to make them like more interactive. I know I need to update them though. Oh. Oh, sorry I missed that. Thank you for the C-sip and posture check. Am I blinking? No. 1 second. That's better. Maybe we use jellies. No. Trying to find one that's giving like fairy vibes. I think these work for like ice fairy. I just need to find like a platform that matches. What about the frozen one? And I could paint it white maybe? I think it looks okay. And maybe we could make a rug using cloud blocks. So I'm gonna do... I want to try using this... oh my gosh, where'd it go? The star cloud, yes. It might look weird at first because we're trying to make it diagonal. I think it's just a little too long. Oops. There. And then to make it so that you can actually go over here, I mean you can, but it's like a hassle. So we're gonna use actuators on the block. Okay. And then we'll paint it so it doesn't look so flat. I mean, it still might look flat, but at least it will match. So let's try green, maybe. Yeah, I think that's good. I'm gonna flatten these as well so that it looks like you're walking that way. Hopefully that makes sense. Been almost 2 hours. I think I'm gonna take a break. I'm gonna take a break. A quick break. Okay, so if you're on Twitch, you can do the mini game that I have. It's called Plinko. There's the command, and you should be able to use any emote with it. Be right back. I'm back. Let's go. I'm ready to finish this house. Let's see here. Maybe? So something I've been wanting to try with the librarian set, a lot of the items are made out of books, right? So I want to try to use some of them and I'll echo paint part of it so that it looks like just books. Like that. Like, there you go. Just a pile of books. Pretty cool. Thank you. Oh, so the Feywood block set, for example, all of this is new with the new update. And librarian, the librarian set is like items made out of books. So this pile of books here is actually a bathtub. I just painted part of it so that we wouldn't see the part that makes it look like a bathtub. A pile of books ready to be taken over by a cat or a house slime. Yeah. Maybe somebody will move in. We'll see. What other stuff is there? There's this, but it's like giant books. I don't want that. I don't know. Maybe not book stuff. Ooh, wait. Hang on. Maybe these can look like floating shelves? I mean, they kinda do. I don't know if it works or not, though. That's one of the hardest parts for me when it comes to my goals as like my goals as a Terraria builder. Like when I try to do something like this here, make like a 3D looking, like it's diagonal, basically a diagonal room. It's the hardest thing because there's not, I mean in Tmod Loader it's a bit easier, but that's about it. Okay, let's see. I think I want to put the clock right here. Oh, that's too close to the wall. About here. Yes. I wonder what a door would look like right here. I'm gonna try. I need to know. It does not look good. And I feel like if I just have it there, you don't really know what it is. I just realized I need to add a ceiling over here. Right here. I think that helps with the illusion. Okay. I think right here we'll use the sofa and the Feywood workbench. Sofa, where are you? Here it is. Maybe the candelabra right here. Might be too close to this though. I think it looks weird. I wonder. I'm gonna try to use it backwards and see how that looks. Because usually I will do it how I had it, but what if I switch it around? So the table over here? No. Oops. But maybe I could put it there. That's too close together though. It looks stiff. What about this? I think I'm getting somewhere. I'll put the couch back over here. Because I feel like since it doesn't line up like how I would like it to, like it's not center, it has to be to the side so it just looks a little better that way, I think. Hello, elephant. What's up? Welcome in. I think what I want to do is I want to put the candelabra on the wall because it looks kind of like a wall torch to me. An elephant in the glass room? That sounds kind of dangerous. Okay. And now I'm thinking we'll go upstairs finally. Or up here. I wonder what we should do for the wall. I could keep the same flow as like the rest of the house, so I could use the crescent paper, or I could try to do something different. I think we'll start with like making the bathroom because that's the fun part. Bathrooms. I think I do want to use the Fallen Star wallpaper again. And what else should we use? We'll see. As we put it together, it'll come to us. Let me look at the bricks. Maybe I'll use the hollowed brick and I'll paint it a different color. Actually, I think I want to use the silver brick. And maybe we could paint it purple. Let's see. Kind of fun. And then we'll just keep this as the floor. Or maybe we'll swap it because down here it has it on the wall. I don't want it to look confusing, you know? Let's see. And then for the... what is this called? The trim? That's what that's called, I think. We'll use... what does this look like? You know what? I think it works. Yeah. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. Okay. Where's the bathtub? That's the bed. Bathtub. What if we do that and then we put this under the bathtub? Because it looks like there's tile where the bathtub is. Am I gonna be able to fit what I want? Hang on. I got this. Delete this. And you also had an aquarium in it? Oh yeah. Don't worry. It's gonna be really cool. I'll put an aquarium in the wall. I have to remember where things are going though. Like I want the sink to be here. And then I was gonna put the toilet. Where'd it go? Maybe I trashed it. Toilet. but then there's not really room for the other stuff. I think what we'll do is we'll just flip-flop it so the bathroom will get moved to this side. And it'll work out. One thing I haven't really thought about yet is how I want the actual wall to look, like for the block. I'm probably gonna go with the pearl brick. Yeah, let me do that before I forget. Yes. Okay. Stucco. Right here. Okay. I'm trying to decide how the room should look. Maybe I start with the aquarium. What? They added this aquarium set and I want to build something with it as well. Maybe we could use the bookshelf in here? No, because we have to use the other bookshelf. I think I could actually use the aquarium wall or block. Let me see. Yeah, that could do it. Let me try planning out the bathroom first, since it's over here now. Let's see. I think this is a good amount of space. And then I need a silver brick. Are you planning to embed it in the wall or have it in front of the wall? Like the block? Did I throw away the bathtub? Oh, here it is. Oh, silly me. There. Now we have more room to spread things out. So we could move the toilet here and the sink up here. I just need to change this part. It'll look like it's inside the wall. I just have to decide on if I'm gonna use the block or if I'm gonna use an actual terrarium. wonder what a yellow floor would look like. How weird. No. I think it's kind of fun. Maybe not the circles though. About this. I think it looks weird. Ugh. That's awful. What does the negative look like? Oh, that's trippy. That's really trippy. Wow. Let's try what I was doing earlier with the gem wall, like making a pattern. Oops. I don't know how I feel about this. What about pink? It's just so pink. This would be like a good house for the party girl. If I keep it like this. I think the lighter pink is more bearable. The yellow looked better. Oh. Yes, the dance floor. I think there's a disco ball. Maybe I just do a wood floor. That's probably fine. I think I overthought the floor. We'll just do like plain wood. It's not boring because I didn't use plain wood anywhere else. It actually pops out. Kind of. And then maybe down here I'll just do like... we'll do the ash wood, but I'll paint it brown. I forgot my goal was like Hobbit house earlier. But the tile is fun. It's okay. I don't think it's too much for a Hobbit house. Let's see. Very nice, very nice. For the wall for this, I think what I'll do is I'm actually just gonna use a beam. So it looks like there's a wall, but there's not. Maybe like that. I wonder... I think I should start doing this more because it looks like a doorway in the floor if I do that. That's very nice. I think I used all the bathroom stuff, so now we can make the actual bedroom, which is pretty fun. I'm surprised. Wait, is there a chandelier? There is, and I almost didn't use it. I want to make sure it's kind of in the center. I rarely ever use chandeliers in my builds because they're so hard to center, I feel like. But something that helps me when I do use them is if I line them up with another light, kind of. It looks like this doesn't really work. But, I guess it looks okay. Okay. And then we could do the bed. Maybe over here. Ooh. I wish I could make it look like it's hanging, like from the roof. I don't think the rope would let me do that though. Let's do the bookshelf over here, maybe? Yeah. Maybe I'll swap the dresser and the bed. So the dresser will be like further in the corner. Like that. And then the bed next to it. I don't know what I think yet. I think this could work. I'm gonna try flipping them again. I'll probably stream maybe another hour at the most. Whenever I finish the build, I'll definitely go. But I have something to do a little later, so we'll see. Ooh, I like that. And then I want to put a door here. But if I do that, I'm gonna have to move the chandelier. I guess it looks kind of nice there though. But I don't know if a chandelier would be in one side of the room. I'm gonna at least add the doors and see how it looks. I think I put it too far. Yeah. Oh, so cute. It's adorable. I need glass. And then maybe I could add where's the wood? I think I need to add a siding, maybe. I feel like that looks weird though. Maybe that's better. That way it looks like there's something outside. Oops. Maybe only one door? And then... We'll do a fish tank. Yes. I think I'm gonna use, okay, sleep well. Thank you for staying. I think I want to use, oh my god, that's huge. We're not using that. One of my favorites is actually the pupfish bowl. So cute. I did want to use the aquarium wall though. Or even the table would be good. Thank you. Sleep well. I think I could put it back here. The only thing with the table is I don't think it's animated. I don't think any of them are animated. It's interesting. I feel like having it with some wall on the side makes it look more like it's inside the wall. So I'm gonna leave it like that, and then with the dresser, I'll just move it over a little. I can. Maybe I can't. It looks weird like that though, doesn't it? I could move it down. Kind of like it being on the same level as the what is that called? A bookshelf. Yes. Let's see. That's not bad. Yeah, not bad at all actually. And then we could do... I think I want to do a workbench down here. I still need to put... Oh no, I used the clock. Okay, good. It's the piano. What if I ditch the workbench down here? I can put the piano here. So it'll look like whoever's sitting there is watching the piano being played. And then if I add a another green carpet, it might look even better. And I can put a window right here. And if I do the window, I feel like I have to add vents. But maybe it ends here because maybe that's where the porch ends outside. I think I used all of the face stuff. I think so. But just for funsies, I think I want to make a kotatsu table. Just because they look cute. I'm gonna try. Oh, welcome home, you. Nice. I want to try this lava cloud. Oh my gosh, it rains lava. That looks so cool. I don't think I should use that though. I have an idea though. Because there's so many different colors of cloud now, we might be able to use it to make an even more interesting table. So wherever we want the table to be, I'm gonna put this, and then maybe I can... Oh wait. Ooh. That's really satisfying to look at. Wow. I forgot how big these can get when building them. I'm still gonna try though. I just have to keep in mind where my echo stuff is. Let me... I could take it up. So this would be the top of the table. And then we have all this room for the bottom. Maybe I use the Fae platform to the top. What if I just do it like that? I usually make them really big, but I think this might work. Yeah. And then we could paint it so it won't look like cloud, it will look like blanket. I think it should be green. Maybe that's too green. That's teal. I think that's probably better. Thank you. Now I want to try to add a carpet right here. And then we'll do the fridge. So for this carpet, because there's no room to place an actual block, I'm going to get the wall. It's called blue-green wall, I think. Yeah. And just do this. Ta-da. It kind of matches. This one just looks lighter because of the light. There we go. I'm gonna try to put grapes. Grapes, grapes. Where are the grapes? There they go. There they are. Perfect. Oh, I forgot I was gonna do something with this room. I think we'll make it a storage room, so I want to do like, hold up. I need, here they are. These. Because this is like the outside of the house. I think. Need a shine potion. There we go. Yes. Okay. And now we need mud. I think we'll do the mudstone for the floor. And just mud wall for the wall. I'm looking for stone platform. Stone, where are you? Right in front of me. There it is. And if I paint it brown, I think it will match the floor. Here we go. And then what I'll do is I think I will add shelves. Let's do living wood platform for shelves. I'm trying to make it feel like a refrigerator. Mud. Okay. And then we'll get some plates so we can display the food. And what I'm gonna do with the plates is I'm gonna paint them in echo paint so that we don't see them and it looks like the food is actually just sitting there. Consumables. Let's do a steak. Ooh, steak sounds so good for some reason. What the heck? I haven't had steak in a long time. I've been eating so much chicken lately. Roasted bird? Yes. And then maybe we do like... I don't think fruits really get stored in the fridge. Not most of the time, right? Unless you like cut them open. Or like chop them up, I guess. Because usually when I chop up fruit, well, blueberries go in the fridge. Berries, we could put grapes in here. And what else? Pomegranate? Does pomegranate go in the fridge? I don't know. What about apple juice and milk? There we go. And to make it look like it's even more like on a shelf, we can do... Let's use the ash wood wall. And just put it behind it. And then it looks like there's something there. I think I'll also add like sides. Like this. Oh, I forgot about that. Whoopsies. Paint. Oh. I have to remove it? Yeah. But basically I'm using ebon wood as the sides of the shelf, and then I will use regular wood as the top. Where is it? Wood. Why is it doing that? When I try to paint it brown, it's like it disappears. Okay. There we go. And then maybe for lighting, we can do like firefly in a bottle. So cute. There's also a star in a bottle. Where is it? I like both of them a lot. Maybe I put the star in this little room. Maybe there. I'm just making these look a little bit more like stairs. I guess that works. Let's see, what if I add... I think that works. Because it looks slightly different from the mudstone, so when you walk down it, it's just a different texture. I could paint it brown though, so it looks a little bit more the same. Yeah. That way it looks like you're actually walking down. And then for in here, oh actually, I think I should do the same thing with right here. Like make it look like a giant step. Maybe I could do like something like that. Okay, I think that helps. That way it looks sort of similar to over here. The diagonal part is kind of tricky. But possible. Then maybe I just like put a beam here to kind of separate, like you're going down. Oop. No. And then in here, since it's supposed to be kind of like a closet, I think we will put barrels, maybe this keg in here. Maybe a loom could go over here too. Yeah. Ooh, we can make it like a workshop storage. Oh. I hope I can fit one. No. What if I do this? Okay. That looks weird. Maybe one was enough. What else could we put in here? I could probably put a crate somewhere. Oh. I wish I had a regular one though. I feel like I need to put this somewhere. The piggy bank. I'm kind of just like looking at stuff to see if I want to throw anything anywhere. Ooh. There's a crystal in the corner. It's kind of fun. Yeah, it feels more magical already. There's just crystals everywhere. Okay, and we can still walk in and out, which is good. For the door in, I think I want to use like some fence to match the outside from earlier. I feel like that. And then what else? I think it would be good if I add like some kind of something to imply it's an entrance. So maybe a tree. It sounds weird, but who's gonna walk under a tree and think there's a home there? It kind of works. The tree was protecting our house. You're fine. I'm just making an entrance area. Oh. Let's see. There. I think I also want to paint the trunk though. May or may not change the trunk. Bone block. Don't like that. There we go. And then I want the ashwood fence. So the tree is kind of like guarding our entrance. And then I think we almost want to make like a cave, I think. I wonder if we could have the flower vines here. That would be cool. I'm gonna speed up time and see if they'll grow. It looks like it's just the normal ones, but I mean, it kind of works. Yeah. So now I'm just like thinking about what little things we could put around here to make it feel more homey. Like I feel like they might have a lot of trinkets laying around. Let's see. I wonder if we could summon a dog. I tried, but I don't know if it'll come here. Thanks. I kind of want to put a life crystal somewhere. Maybe right here would be good. Like right next to the stairs. Like that. And then like maybe over here we could try to put just random stuff laying around. I don't know. Let's see. What is that? That looks crazy. Like a giant pillow. I'll have to do a duskware build as well. I still need to use like all the other sets, I feel like. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure why, I just feel like they'd have random stuff laying everywhere. What else could I put? Maybe plants. There's not enough room. Oh well. Oh, what about jars? Oh, I can make a towel rack. That's what I'll do. I knew it was missing something. Sometimes you just have to wait for it to come to you. Towel racks are really easy too. You just need paint. I think I'll paint it gray. And then for the towel, you kind of just pick a wall and then paint it whatever. We'll probably do green because it looks like it'll match. Oh, I also need to add the mirror. That's another thing I was forgetting. I'll do that next. Okay, green. Okay. Wall. So for the towel, we could do this wallpaper. Let's see. That's perfect. Yeah. It looks like sparkly, like it's a magic towel. And then for the mirror, I usually use glass or cloud wall. I think cloud wall will be good here. And I'll paint it gray. Yes, yes. I think we're done. A little cluttered, but I feel like this sort of house would be cluttered. I'll zoom in. Ta-da! There is the build. The only thing I think I could really change is I could try to do more like environmental decoration, like underneath where I have the stone and stuff. And I could probably still add some kind of like brick around the where I have the ceiling. But other than that, I really like how it looks. Yeah, it feels very cozy. You want a cloudy bed? Me too. I need to make a build with the new Skyware furniture. You know what? I'll show you. I really want to use there is this new item. Where is it? Is it called Cloud? Cloud, the Cloud furniture. Cloud bathtub looks like the perfect start for a waterfall. Honestly, I could probably... I'm gonna try. I really want to. Ah! It shouldn't take too long either, so why not? What if we do it... No, right here might be... Yeah. Okay. I'll make a little... Boop. Boop. I don't want to destroy the house. Oh, I'm painting it gray. Whoopsie. I'll fix it in a moment. Okay. And then water bucket. Maybe this is where the Hobbit gets their water. Okay. Need dirt wall. Dirt. So maybe there's like right here. The waterfall has to come from somewhere, you know? So, and then we could do like a natural looking floating thing. Maybe. And then maybe this goes here. Yeah. Yeah, we're getting somewhere. And then I kind of want stone. And we need seed. And then the waterfall part, of course. So I just feel like this would look really good. Like this. And then... Yeah. We just need to like add the background. I love waterfalls. I would love to go like hiking to one. I wish I could. And then to make it more interesting, we could actually add some flowing water. I just have to think of a way to do it right. I think this is the way. Yeah. No. No. Don't listen to me. Hang on. I can fix it. What if I... Another one? Why is it doing that? Need a sponge. Sponge. Okay. And now I can fix this. Okay. So what we do is we want to do like a something like this. Like that. And then we can place the thing. What is this? The bathtub, yes. That's what it's called. And then maybe to make it look more crazy, we can add clouds around it. Since it is a cloud after all. Oh my gosh. It's so like fluffy and soft looking. That's crazy. I don't know if I like it. Maybe I can make a jellyfish shaped cloud. Ooh. The star cloud doesn't blend exactly how I expected. There you go. I really struggle with the clouds. That's why I don't do a lot of cloud builds anymore. There we go. There we go. Clouds. Waterfall. Cloud bath waterfall. Yes. There could be more plants, but okay. So this is it. Let's see. I think I will find someone to raid. Here's the raid message if you want to copy it. But yeah, while I'm looking, I think the next stream, it'll probably be a Terraria one as well. I really want to make more builds with the other new sets. It just sounds fun. I think we'll raid this frog that's playing Terraria. Oh, it's a pre-birthday stream, so their birthday must be soon. That's pretty cool. So we'll go say hi to them. But I do want to thank you so much for spending time with me today. I had a lot of fun. It was very cozy. I'm really happy that I'm starting to stream again. And I look forward to streaming more and more. Spending time with jellies. So yeah, I hope you have a great rest of your day or night. And I'll see you again soon. Bye!